Hello everyone, my name is Simran Saini from Bhopal School of Social Sciences, B.Ed from first year. Today we will learn about marketing mix, under which we will learn about physical distribution. So, what do you mean by physical distribution? Do we really need to go to store and buy some product, or do we really need to go door to door and distribute some product? No. Physical distribution means basically there is a chain of the people through which we get the product or through which we can deliver the product. So, we will learn in this slide that what is physical distribution, components of physical distribution and channels of distribution. Here we also learn that what are the types of channels. So basically, physical distribution means managing physical distribution is very important function in marketing through which we can handle and have a grip on a whole market. There are two major functions in this physical distribution, which are channels of distribution we select, which is really important. If we are not selecting a proper channel, it affects our marketing strategies. And here we have to intermediate, that means we have to make connection from wholesaler, retailer, so that we can easily distribute our products. Physical movement of products from where it is required. Basically, if we are physically distributing our products, we need to analyze where it is really required. If we are sending our products to the place where it is not required, we can't get any profit from that place. In other words, we can say physically distribution or a place distribution, it is also known as place distribution, include activities that make firms' product available to the targeted customers or consumers whom they really need it. And important decision area in this respect include selection of a dealers. Basically, we need some appropriate dealers through which we can transfer our goods, and the connection which we need. Providing support to the intermediates by the way of discount, promotional channel, camping. Basically, how we target our customers, like providing discounts, offers, or we do sales, and promotional camping, or like big hoardings and etc. Through this, we can attract our customer to buy our products. Components of physical distribution, which is really important. Here the first component is order processing, second is transportation, third is warehousing, and inventory control, which is really important. Order processing. In our day-to-day life, we order online products and we go and buy products if we really need it in urgent, and basically in our generation we use online mostly. So order processing is product flow from manufacturers to the customer, where channels are combining together and delivering the product to the consumer from one by one step. So in ordering process, the flow is like something manufacturer to retailer, wholesaler, and then the consumer, or we can say the customer by whom the product is used. A good physically distribution system should provide for an accurate and speedy processing. It is common. We need our product as fast as possible because we need to use it. So, if the product is delivering to us in speed, in a proper time, so we will be happy, right? So, in the absence of which good reaches the customer late. What happen if the good reaches to the customer late or delay, or in a wrong quality, or without a proper specification? This would result in customers' satisfaction, and the goodwill of the company or the product will be in danger, by which they will face some losses, and this will not be a good result for the product as well as the company. Transportation. Transportation is the means of carrying goods and a raw material from one place to the another. Basically, while the product is start producing, from even at a pinpoint at the start, the transportation is the only step which start from that basic first step. In transportation, the raw material will transfer, the small parts of the product will transfer. For example, we take like car manufacture. In a single car we have so many parts, and each part need to be assembled at one place, and for assembling it in at a one place we really need to gather all the products from different places, and here we start the function transportation. So basically transportation start when the goods manufacturing is, when the even the product is not ready, we are collecting some small parts of that product and mixing up all the products and create a one single effective product which the consumer or a customer will use. Warehousing is properly is a place where we store our product. Place and product, these two things combine together and form a warehouse. A proper place and a proper product which can be stored at that place. Warehouse, what it do? Why do we need warehouse? Do we really need a warehouse? Yes. It saves our time. For example, I'm living in a Bhopal and the product is in producing in a company or a factory which is in Karnataka. Okay, and I want that product. So what do I have to do? Do I have to go Karnataka or that people will come to me? No. They have a warehouse everywhere, in every country, in every state, where they store their product, and when the time comes and we need it product, so they simply just go to that store person, go to the warehouse, wholesaler go to the warehouse, and they collect the product and keep it in their store, and from there we purchase directly. Inventory control basically stock control. Stock control means we need to control the stock so that it doesn't happen that the product is needed and it is less in number, or the product is needed less, so there is a bulk of a product, so it will waste the product. Where it is really needed, it should be at that warehouse, that store, so that people can buy. And where it is really not needed, why do we supply our product from for that place or for that area? So basically inventory control is a combination of demand and supply. It linked to the warehouses. Warehouses works really very important, as we have discussed. A very important discussion in the respect of inventory is deciding about the level of inventory. As I have said that the product is needed in bulk or in less. Higher the level of inventory, higher will be the level of service. The customer, higher the level of service to the customer. The cost of carrying inventory is really high. Because of that, the product prices also increase, and the warehouse services which we really needed for the physical distribution will also add it to that product, and it will increase the price of the product. As we have discussed in this PPT about physical distribution, what is physical distribution, components of physical distribution, and the channels of distribution. Here are the channels of distribution, that producers, wholesalers, retailer, and consumer. Types of channels are here are single directly to the consumer, where to the producer, to the consumer, direct business to customer, and selling through the retailers, where producer then to retailer then to consumer, and selling through the wholesaler. It is a long process where producer to wholesaler, wholesaler to retailer, retailer to consumer, and this process really increase the amount of product. So if you are purchasing from this channel, it will cost less, this will increase a bit, and this will increase the whole amount of the product. Hope you have understood about the physical distribution. components, types of channels, and it is a really important part of a marketing mix. And thank you very much.